Hello and welcome to my gym routine vlog. This is the gym that I own in Manchester with my twin brother, and this is where I do the majority of my training. Now before I dive deeper into my gym routine and give you a bit of an insight to how I train, what I train and the exercise I do, let me give you a little bit of a backstory about my goals. Well, training has always been a massive part of my life, and I've always pushed myself outside my comfort zone to learn new skills and compete in various different sports. I've competed in powerlifting, which was where I was at my most strongest, and I've also competed in bodybuilding as well, which is where I was at my most leanest. I've always been motivated by performance-based goals, and that is why I'm so addicted to jumping rope. Now, jumping rope has become a major part of my fitness routine, but so is strength training, and they both complement each other very well. The reason why strength training is so important because it helps me stay at my most strongest. It gives me good muscles so I can look good when I'm skipping with my top off, especially on holiday. But it also allows me to carry on doing all the things that I want to do, even including playing football at the weekends with my friends at the prime age of 36, so I can continue doing things like this. What a goal, by the way. And here is my weekly gym routine. I like to train 4 times a week in the gym, and I kick things off on a Monday with my first upper body workout. The first exercise I do on this day is a bench press. Now this isn't an ordinary bench press, as you can see from the shape of the bar. It's a cambered bar, which enables me to get more range of movement and work the chest a lot harder. I do these into pull-ups, so that's a superset where I do them back to back. Pull-ups are one of the best exercises you can do to build up your back muscles. Once I've done that, I then move on to dumbbell chest supported row into dumbbell pec flies. I superset these, so I do these back to back as well. I'm a massive fan of supersets in my training because it enables me to work harder and save lots of time in the gym. And a chest and back superset, there's no better superset than that. I then put 3 exercises back to back to finish my upper body day, starting with tricep extensions to target the back of the arm and the triceps. I'll do these into EZ bicep curls for the front of the arm, which is the biceps. Now there's certain exercises you need to do with your top off in the gym, and bicep curls is definitely one of them. And as you can see throughout all these exercises, I'm not bothered about loading the weight so they're mega heavy. For me, it's about keeping really strict form and pushing the reps as close as I can to failure and really stimulating as the muscles as best as I can. I'll do these into lat raises as well for the side delts, finishing the workout with the smaller muscle groups to get a juicy pump. And here's a shot of me doing lat raises. As you can see, the big thick upper back muscles from all the pull-ups and the rows, and even the lat raises just giving me them nice toned shoulders. And for me, keeping a nice balance of strength and muscle through your upper body workout is one of the most enjoyable ways of training the upper body. And Tuesday is my lower body day. Now, I spent a long time smashing squats and deadlifts in my powerlifting days, so now I like to pick exercises that are a little bit less fatiguing and focus on the quality of these exercises, staying nice and high, reps a lot higher, and the weight nice and moderate. And I just try and push these exercises as close as I can to failure. Here I'm doing Bulgarian split squats with my front foot elevated, getting a deep stretch through my muscles. I then move on to doing dumbbell RDLs, where this exercise is targeting the hamstrings. It's important for me, doing as much jump rope as I do and playing football at the weekends, that my muscles stay nice and strong and I have the athleticism to keep jumping, sprinting, running, you name it, I want to be able to do it. And my leg training is so important for me to be able to continue to do this at my best. I'll then move on to goblet squats, but I raise my heels like this. What this does is it gets the quads working harder and creates a bigger stretch. And as you can see, I'm not fully extending my legs, which keeps constant tension on the quads. So just by doing these 3 leg exercises alone, I've hit quads, glutes, hamstrings, and then a deep burnout on the quads. Once I've done these 3 lower body exercises, and I do these individually because I want the quality to be high and they need a lot more rest, I then finish my workout with abs. Abs and core should never be neglected. I like to do ab wheel rollouts. I find these one of the best exercises for your abs, and they really burn. And if you haven't done them, then you need them in your workout. Wednesday, I have a full rest day from the gym, and Thursday, I'm back in the gym pumping the iron. I kick this workout off with dumbbell lat raises. I do them slightly different to what I do on the upper body day one, because now my chest is supported, which stops me using momentum. I also like to start my workout with these on their own, because on my other upper body day, I do them at the end. So I like to do them at the start where I'm feeling at my most strongest. I'll then move on to doing dumbbell incline bench press. So here I'm targeting the same muscles as I do on my upper body day one, chest, back, shoulders and arms, but I like to hit them in a slightly different way, picking different exercises. So I'm doing dumbbell incline bench press, which is one of my favorite exercises to do in the gym. I'm doing the 30s here, and again I just push them as hard as I can, all the way to failure. I superset this exercise, so as soon as I've done that, I'm straight back on the pull-ups. This time I'm doing wide grip. Pull-ups, like I've already mentioned, have always been part of my training because they're such a good exercise, and I'm always mixing up the variations to make it even more challenging and to keep pushing my back muscles in a slightly different way. As soon as I've done my first superset of dumbbell incline press into pull-ups, and then onto my second chest and back superset, which are push-ups. I'll do these weighted, so I've got 2 chains around my neck which weigh 5 kg each. I do this because I'm an absolute beast and I find push-ups too easy. I also like to elevate my hands because this allows me to get even deeper and work the chest even harder. As you can see, I don't like to rest too long at the top either. I like to keep constant tension through the muscles throughout. Push-ups are an amazing exercise to build up all your upper body muscles as well as pull-ups. So even though I like to pump the iron with lots of different barbell and dumbbell exercises, I never neglect doing bodyweight exercises because there's so many ways you can get creative and continue pushing them. These also help me stay strong and athletic and keep that athleticism within my training. I'll do weighted push-ups and then I'll take the chains off and just get as many as I can without the chains until I literally can't get any more. I do push-ups into dumbbell single arm row. It's important to do some exercises where you're not using both arms at the same time. Dumbbell single arm rows are a great exercise to target the lats, so your back muscles. There's different ways to do them. I like to do them like this because it allows me to get a nice deep stretch on the lats as I straighten my arm, and it gives me enough room to really row that elbow up. I'm also using straps to give me a better grip on the dumbbell so I can target the muscles even better. I do as many reps as I can, and then when I feel like I can't get him anymore, I'll carry on pulling my arm up, even if it means not getting my elbow all the way up. We call these partial reps, but again, I'm just pushing the muscles as close as I can to failure. Focus on the quality of everything I do being really high. I'll then finish my workout with dumbbell incline curls. These are one of the strictest ways to work the front of the arm, which is the bicep, because there's no cheating when you're performing these. I like to straighten my arm all the way down, as strict as I can, focusing on that good stretch and then big squeeze at the top. Training chest and back initially throughout the start of my upper body workout, and at the end I like to finish with bicep curls, working the front of the arm into triceps, so bis and tris, working the guns, getting them pumped up. I like to do my triceps on this day with the EZ bar. I'll lay back so the bench is still set up, and I'll do these behind the head, getting a deep stretch going as low as I can and then pushing the bar all the way up. I find having my bench supported means that I can't cheat, and I'm able to really target their muscles the best that I can to get the most out of every rep and every set. And this is my second upper body day of the week. Once I've completed this, I then move on to my final workout of the week, which is a Friday full body workout. I take this workout nice and steady. I start off doing single arm dumbbell lat raises to target the side delts. Side delts are a constant theme within my training. I always pick a different type of variation to hit this muscle group. Here I'm doing them on an incline, which is super strict. It looks a bit posery, but my God, do they burn. I then try and get some added back work into this workout, doing barbell bent over rows, working on the upper back muscles. Once I've done them, I then move on to doing pull-ups. This variation, I'm taking a neutral grip, but a slightly wider neutral grip than I do on upper body day one. And I'm only pulling up until my eyes go level with the bar. Here I'm trying to keep constant tension on the lats, and this is just a different pull-up variation that I'm experimenting with to just continue challenging myself and testing my pull-up strength. I then move on to barbell hip thrusts, which are one of the best exercises to really build up the strength and power in your glutes, which is really important when you play football or any sport or jumping rope. And I like to balance my leg training, not just in one day, but splitting it up by doing majority of my leg work on Tuesday, but also a little bit of leg work on a Friday as well. Once I've done my barbell hip thrust, I'll then finish my Friday workout with some sit-ups. I like to use this ab mat because it helps me get a little bit extra range of movement. I don't go crazy with loads of wacky ab exercises. I keep it nice and basic, focusing on strengthening my abs and making sure I've got a good six-pack ready for the summer. That is my weekly strength training routine. My strength training complements my jumping rope and it enables me to continue doing the things I want to do, staying as strong as I can and looking good in the process. I'm not looking at trying to beat PBs in the gym or compete in World's Strongest Man. For me, it's all about staying in a good mindset, being consistent with my weight training so I can feel good, look good and perform at my best. I hope you've enjoyed this insight to my gym routine vlog. If you've got any questions whatsoever about the gym or jump rope or how I balance both of them together, hit me up in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for the next Eddie Jumps vlog. And if you want to see more insights to the man behind the jump rope, let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see next and I'll be happy to create a video on it. Thanks for